So, hey everybody. I just wanted to do a quick talk today about mental health. As I'm sitting in a room that has like a very plain background, I need to have something bright. So I guess was bright today because I just felt like it's all about yellow and bright today. But I wanted to talk about mental health, and the reason I wanted to talk about that is because with everything that is going on in the world. People are under a lot of stress, and people are not understanding how to deal with things, and they're not talking things out. And it can be for various reasons. But I was really thinking about this because of with changes and different things. Personally, I was, as you go, well, I'm talking about me, as I go on my journey of life, um, ups and downs, ins and outs. But something happened. And I want to talk about this because I think this is so important. And it's so important to have people around you that support you and sometimes know when to shut things off. So let me explain this. Um, I got a phone call and I was busy doing things. And so it went to voicemail. And then my phone rang again. I was still busy. It went to voicemail. And so I had like these multiple voicemails back to back. And when I was finally done doing what I was doing, I was listening to the voicemail and I was like, how did somebody is it the same voicemail? Because first off, I didn't realize like the time, because the time it was like, you know how a voicemail will cut off after a certain amount of time. So obviously the person leaving a message, the voicemail kept cutting off. So I was listening to this voicemail and the person just started going on a rant, and just kept ranting. And then it went from a rant to an all out just talking crazy, like talking crazy about a situation and just what was going on, and then started leaving crazy stuff, even about me on the call, like making up stuff. And I'm just like, what is going on? And what is happening? And so I'm listening to this, and I'm, again, like I said, there was multiple messages. And so my husband came in and was like, what is going on? And I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm trying to decipher what is going on with this person, and like I'm trying to even understand and get clarity. And he was like, stop, delete. I'm like, delete every single one of them. Like, because I didn't even get through all of them. I think I got through like the first one and a half. And my husband says, I don't want to hear it. You don't need to hear it. Don't continue in it. So he was looking at me as I was just like, delete, 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 just delete. And I'm sitting here like, thank you. And it's like, wow, like, wow. Okay, so I'm like, y'all probably like, okay, so wow, she deleted something. But it really made me think about how people can try to put stuff in the atmosphere on you, their drama, their mess, and then you're trying to get an understanding of like what is happening, what is going on. But when my husband came in, it's like, you don't even need to decipher this because you see that this is nothing but mess, drama. It has nothing to do with anything. So why even waste the energy even listening to it, trying to figure out what's going on? Just delete it, cut it out. And so that's what's really happening, that I believe in this space of with our mental health. Mental health, we have to be mindful what we listen to, what we look at, what we allow to even take up our mind space. I was listening to a prayer message, and the young lady said that I am dieting from people. And I'm like, dieting from people? Okay, because I'm a very much a people person, but I understood what she meant. It wasn't like, oh, I'm not talking to nobody and I'm just all about me. It wasn't that. We have to be mindful of what we take in. So if I'm on a food diet and saying I'm just going to eat fruit and vegetables, that means it's stuff that I had to move aside to just focus on my fruit and vegetables, right? And so I look at that with the people piece. It's some people that during during your diet or during your walk that is good for you, that's healthy for you, healthy for your mind, healthy for your soul, healthy for your being. And when it's people that's in there that is being negative, don't allow what they say and what they do to just lay on your heart, lay on your mind to the point where you're trying to decipher it. So now it's taking up mental space that it shouldn't even have the audacity. It doesn't even have the legal right to sit in on your mind. So you have to be able to let it go. So about mental health, the piece that I want to call out about it is really being mindful of who is around you, people who can tell you to delete, because sometimes we won't agree with everybody. And oh my goodness, that's another video for a whole nother time. You don't always have to agree with the person in order to be friends. I honestly believe what makes a good friend, what makes a good confidant is someone who can disagree with you, but love you through things to help you see things. Or even if you have differences, that's okay. But to be able to step up and say, I love you enough to tell you, you need to delete that baby. You need to not even let that occupy your mind and in your space. And so that is enough for my little video here for today. Just a little bit of sunshine motivation for your mental health.